Okay, I actually didn't realize this was already running. Apologies. Okay, so yesterday we finished off with the layout of the Habitat Dome, or not Habitat Dome, the ring. I think we might do a little bit more layout here just to get a more concrete picture of what we're going to do. In particular, the outer ring, if we choose to have stalls on the outer ring as well, it's going to probably have to be on the outside, I think, because if it's on the inside, for one, it's going to be too cramped. For two, because the radius is smaller on the inner ring, I mean, it's going to be too cramped in multiple ways. So maybe let's just expand this for now. But yeah, beyond this, I'm also considering building Habitat Dome or number 4, or not Habitat Dome, but Dome number 4, which is going to be the wool farm probably. Might include a creeper farm somewhere in there, either under Dome 4 or under the structure as a whole. And then at some point, we might as well take on an expedition as well to find some netherite smithing or netherite upgrading templates in the nether. That involves finding a bastion, which should be a lot easier now that we have elytra. I have not yet used elytra in the nether, so that could be an interesting experience. Also might end up doing that end trip to kill Enderman to repair things with. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit dubious. If this is indeed how we're going to space this, then the remaining area here for the outer ring, there is still some room. So this is possible. We could even rearrange this a little. Potentially. Fill that in for now, but I think I'm going to want to do something different with this. So this is going to be of width approximately 2, if not. So another thing, though, is that we were considering tapering out the outer ring, which means that this is actually floor space, which is helpful. If this is floor space, then we are not necessarily restricted here. We could potentially still do the stalls on the inside. I wonder if... Yeah, let's see how it looks from up above. I think I need to fill out the other side to get a full sense of the width. At the very least, we know this part's probably not going to change. How is that going to look? That was a straight transition. Where's the mid, or not midpoint, but the junction point is here, which means that this is already part of the next stall. Okay, that makes sense. We have something on site. So one thing I realized while listening to myself, which is wonderful slash embarrassing slash terrible, is that my Nihongo Hatsun is far worse than I think it is. It sounds very American. It sounds more American when I listen to it recorded than it does when I think I'm speaking it, which is an issue. In particular, my O sounds are still very English O sounds. So if anything, that gives me a better idea of why people have trouble understanding me still. I should probably just pick up the stone cutter and or just cut more deep slate. Why not both? Well, okay. Stone cutter first. I don't know how long I've been muted. Still working out kinks. At some point, I may just have to give in and use a second monitor. The sad thing is I have plenty of screens. It's just that none of them are monitors. There are other computers, there's the TV, there's the phone. Everything is somewhat connected, but because people assume streaming is done using desktops rather than gaming laptops, um, yeah. On the other hand, there do appear to be solutions whereby, for example, you can have some sort of an overlay with an indicator as to whether or not you're muted, etc. Plenty of things to continue setting up. Janelle. I should also remember that there's one additional layer for the wall after this. I say remember, but it may be a good idea to just lay it out. What material is that going to be? It's probably going to be spruce. Like spruce log. Okay, not bad. It is not entirely obvious how this is going to affect the outer ring. I'm going to miss. Okay, yeah. It's probably not worth laying out the outer, I don't even know what I'm going to call it, the outer wall, inner outer wall. Let's decide first exactly how we want to do the outer rim shops, if we want to have outer rim shops at all. Still getting on the wrong. Almost did it again. Okay, so let's think about this. Fundamentally, as we were saying yesterday, each shop takes up about 3 cells of space. The radius in this case is 35, but we've already consumed quite a bit here. And in any case, it's not entirely clear how that translates into this kind of space. What do you want to call it? The interior. Like there would be diagonals, but there will not be diagonals because this is a square kind of thing. So, aesthetically speaking, outside is kind of the no-brainer. I say that, but the real question, oh, I actually didn't have to get off for this. The real question is what is the impact on the ribs if we continue out? Let's see, so this is approximately what, 4, 5 wide? 6 with the wall. Which goes out about this far. So it is manageable. Or I should say it's believable. So I'd say that would be our default setting. Our default would be to have the shops on the outside. But the wooden ring does make for a pretty convincing inner border. So that's perhaps... I said that outside is our default. Maybe that's not the correct way to phrase it. Let's treat the outside as our fallback. We know that the outside would probably work and be okay. But first, let's see what happens if we lay it out on the inside. Okay, so since the radius points that way, perhaps the way we have to lay it out is so that the bed is to the right here. Okay. That is sensible. That is a little bit concerning. There are ways we could make this... Oh, huh. Wait a second. This is not the same because this is the job site block. We could also potentially shrink down the structure a little bit so that we have the job site here and then the bed immediately after. It's more compact that way. I'm a little bit concerned about whether or not the beds can teleport villagers outside their cells if that happens, or if that's the layout. It should be fine. Regardless, this one is therefore wrong, unless we consider this to be, there's an actual idea. What if this outer ring does not represent the outside border of this ring so much as it represents the wall, just like the rib scale? There's kind of an elegance in that. I think the math basically works out. It just means that all these tile slabs that we placed on the inside are, well, not all of them, but most of them are wrong or wasted. But that's relatively okay. We can just go swimming again. And then there's a related question of, do we want to condense these stalls? We certainly can. There's nothing stopping us from doing so, except for that concern about villagers potentially breaking out. Perhaps we should bring over a villager and test those hypotheses. I think I can fish out or I can transport a villager relatively quickly. In which case, we should finish one of these stalls. I'm seeing futures where villagers fall for their deaths. Let's somewhat finish one of these stalls and see what happens. So the changes we're talking about are essentially shrinking everything by one like this. And that's basically it. So, fun question I didn't think I'd be tackling today. How do I want the walls to look? So we talked about potentially using stone walls. I suspect we will be wanting to use spruce planks at some point. That or bamboo, honestly. I'm gonna go get that now. Is there a better way to do this? Thinking maybe we should grab some walls. Pretty sure we still have walls somewhere. Cobblestone's probably what we want. Well, I should probably just brought both. Okay, that's not bad actually. It's a shame there's no like wooden wall we can use. Okay, and that should be the essence of the cell. We're gonna need a bed here, and we're gonna need a roof. And if we collapse this one as well, which let's go ahead and mock that out. This becomes a continuation of the corridor. Yeah, okay. I'm wondering if after we get the creeper farm, I'm just going to start using the fireworks to get back up when I fall down. It's going to be an interior wall. I think I want the gate to be bamboo. Do I want to risk the villager falling to its death? I think I'm okay with it. Okay. I think we can go ahead and bring over a villager for testing this. We also should probably have a light source in here. I'm thinking the two spacings here would be very nice for a light source. The question then becomes, what exactly do I want to do with the ceiling here? Well, the ceiling, if it has a light embedded in it, will not be able to be the actual floor for the next floor anyway. So the choice is between making this a 3 tall floor, rather 4 tall floor I should say, or a 2 tall floor with a light embedded in the ceiling. So now let's give this a shot. Okay, yeah, I'm not thrilled about this. We could potentially get a little bit more space out of this. That's not bad. I still might choose the 4 tall, but for now this is good for temporary. Okay, villager time. The first new resident. I probably want to leave a lot of things here. You know, honestly, it's probably fine. We're not selling a villager. We're not doing a bunch of stuff that we could, like, they could otherwise. We're not mining, for example. Why is that shield there? And we do have a bed here, but that's ours. Yeah, kind of. Should I mine that? Can we even go any farther? Okay, so how are we going to do this? It's going to be, before we proceed with this plan, let us see. Okay, so we know that minecarts can make it up this shaft. We know we can probably push the minecart. Yeah, let's just do it with minecarts. And we'll need to prepare. Do I have rails somewhere in here? Why do I not have rails somewhere in here? Oh, wait a second. It's not a matter of... Actually, it is. Yeah, sadly I couldn't find an elegant way to make this switch-oriented, so I need to actually reconstruct the rail. I mean, even if I don't have rail here, it's not like I'm short on iron here. I could just build rail. Here's the rail. jump out to switch this track up ahead. And that will redirect the minecart line directly to the end. Do I have anything in here I want to move? I don't think so. I think we already handled everything. Okay. Headed back to Central. Actually, we're headed to the Sandlot, which is essentially our Grand Central Station for villager kidnapping. Shady stuff goes down in the Sandlot. We also need snowballs. Oh, actually, no, there are plenty of snowballs in the Sandlot. And we should also bring a map to show where everything is, because we're going to be navigating in midair, not that map. So I know in Bedrock you can rename maps using the cartography table. Where is that? I think that one's relatively far away, but I think we should keep this map anyway. And while we're near Central, we might as well drop off the stuff we shouldn't be carrying in the first place, like the stone hoe and the. Actually, the spruce saplings we can probably just keep in the ender box, because that ultimately was supposed to be to populate to supply the ring building effort if needed. I feel like I've been through all the maps already. Why am I not seeing the map I expected to be seeing? Oh, okay, I get it. It's because the coloring was off with the overlay. Yeah, okay, known these are the three known cured formerly zombie villagers. We can choose to either grab some of the snow or a shovel or grab some from one of our chests. Do we have something else to drop off? Why am I carrying fish? Oh, arrows. Yeah, let's drop off the arrows too. Oh, fun. Hard mode zombies. I should rebuild those doors. The challenge with rebuilding those doors is that then we won't be able to do automatic out, because we don't want the villagers going out and not being able to come back in. We could also just be diligent. Diligence is probably the answer. We have plenty of, like, iron golems inside patrolling anyway. Realizing there's only one in the Yeshki and it's not in any position to do any patrolling. It's the one stuck in the bedroom. Okay, now where's the snow? I feel like I should still get rid of something. That's probably fine. Let's at least put this in there. Okay, and for the purposes of kidnapping villagers, time pressure is a significant factor. Because, so the first time I tried kidnapping a villager, I kidnapped one of the non-cured villagers as an experiment, and somehow it spontaneously turned into a zombie. I'm pretty sure the reason is because I accidentally picked up a normal zombie and it killed the villager. Or maybe that's a mischaracterization, because I now know that villagers and zombies in boats, or maybe the ordering's a thing. So if the zombie's in the boat first, the villager can get in and not be killed somehow. I wonder if the villager gets in first, the zombie can kill it. I should also perhaps walk off this door. Do I have fences? Do I not have fences? I have fences. Okay. Anyway, I don't know exactly how that villager turned into a zombie, but I'm pretty sure it involved accidentally picking up a zombie, because it has not happened since. So I'm pretty sure it was just because it was dark and I was not quite aware of what the boat was doing. So this is actually probably not the closest one. Probably should have gone to the one towards the northwest instead. It's fine. This is a bit of a slow process. I do wonder, is it possible to fly a boat with elytra? Or will that just break the lead? I'm going to try it. Maybe I should try it now. Wait, did I miss? Oh no, that's an actual village. Pretty sure that's an actual village. I feel like I should go check that out anyway. I wonder if I just found another. It's possible I just found another zombie villager. But this is still a little bit farther away from the village. This could be, yeah. This is new. Okay. Okay. Surprise. Should mark this on a map. Am I out of red? Oh, I'm out of red banners. Sad thing is, I now have a crap ton of poppy. Okay, I'm gonna use a temporary banner. Just so I don't lose this place. Okay, and I think I'm gonna do two pieces of science right now. First, I'm gonna like simultaneously. I left my shulker box, or not my shulker box, my end box, chest. Okay, so let's see. Nitro equip. Okay, let's see what happens. Can I? Okay. Yeah, that absolutely did not work. Okay, lesson learned. But I can still use the nitro to go get red red banner. It's kind of sad how much faster this is than traveling by gas. I don't know why I'm looking in here. I obviously don't have any more red banners. Do I have any more red wool? I have white wool. That's good enough. And I don't have poppies in this base. Considering the number of poppies we're currently generating, that's really sad. And I don't want to fly all the way back, or I don't want to travel all the way back to Central. There may be poppies just lying about. Whether or not there probably aren't enough poppies. I feel like I just wasted the firework. This is absolutely a fool's errand. And now I can't get in. There's no gate on this side. You know, I could just fly over, but I've already wasted one firework. Okay, so how do we want to deal with this? I think the easiest way to deal with this would be to go back to the new city. Okay, you know what? We're gonna deal with this later, is what we're gonna do. We're going to take this villager back because the villager's going back and going there anyway. And then later come back and remark the igloo. It's sad because the only thing left in this igloo at that point will be the normal villager, which we have plenty of normal villagers. Actually, no, because this igloo, we're gonna have to turn that villager, so it's gonna take time. So, yeah, we won't actually be able to kidnap this villager. Why am I walking? Working as intended. Suddenly my inventory is full again. I'm still carrying my wool. Why did I think it would only take 3? Anyway, let's grab the golden apple too. Did I just weakness myself? I just weaknessed myself. Anyway, mission accomplished. Does weakness not last that long? Anyway, this is fine. Too bad you can't turn red carpet into a red banner. Here, another zombie. Rapidly working my way towards regret on the inventory front. Good enough. You. Okay, so interesting discovery. It's interesting that I'm currently wishing you could rehydrate or re-dehydrate ghasts and then take them with you in your pocket while you're flying with your elytra until you get to where you're going. Hopefully the cat meows are alleviating some of the boredom in the fight. In-flight entertainment provided by Ishii. I'm glad I marked this on the map because I don't see where it is. Oh, there it is. wonder if we can just take this guy into Central. We can probably honestly just take this guy into Central. It's not unlike getting cats into a carrier. Damn. Yo, gas. I've always wondered, can you attract it faster by throwing the snowball at the ghast? No, come back. Oh, damn it. How do I want to do this? Let's do it this way. I should perhaps just give up on having... No, I don't... I think the range issue... oh, that's not good. Oh, wait, does that work? Oh, hello. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, where am I? And yeah, let's just take this one back to Central. Although, if I take this one back to Central now, I'm going to regret it later because the other two are much farther north. On the other hand, if I don't take this back to Central, I might not make it, and it might get dark, and this guy might get eaten. Also, I'm realizing that the Sandlot portal is not marked on the map, although it is pretty obvious looking at the map where the patch of sand is being exposed. I wonder if I should just take this gas back to Central and then rehydrate another gas, or maybe even explore some other way of transporting a villager. So I'm not actually sure if I'm going to make it. Even if I do make it, I'm not sure. Is it safest to keep the villager in the air? It's probably safest to keep the villager in the air. In which case, maybe I should just get out. Do I have my bed with me? I mean, it's probably in the shulker box. I feel like that's a little bit cheap, but it is what it is. Any threats? Villager still a villager? Okay. Actually, I should put the bed back in the shulker box. Glad to see you're having so much fun. Oh my god. So we're gonna use an nitro to get back onto the gas, right? At some point, I am just gonna throw a snowball at the gas to see if that helps. Remember when I said this was gonna be relatively fast? I guess it is relatively fast. Sandlot in sight. Now starting our descent. So what I'd like to do is I like to fly the villager directly into the nether portal. I'm kind of scared to do so still, though, because the first time the villager was, as far as I know, a villager before entering the nether portal, and then afterwards was a zombie. But that didn't happen the second time, so hopefully that wasn't actually, a thing. Wasn't actually what happened. Still a villager. Crap. No, I didn't go far enough. I should just get in the boat. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Oh, come on. Oh wow, this is a boat on ice. Okay, still a villager. This way, please. Okay. And you should be off the off to the end. Not the actual end, but the DS9. Did I just... I think I just portaled a fence. Oh, and this is the... Okay, this is the station that's not auto-dispensing. Oh, but that's for the best because the station is also still manual switching as well. So we can transfer at Central. Still holding on to snowballs. Should I deposit the snowballs first? Let's not. I feel like it's a waste of time. And I don't know. Maybe we should send this one back. Yeah, let's send it back. Actually, no, it won't. We won't be able to send it back because the way the rail is configured, it'll just loop right back into itself. So yeah, let's just pick that up with our inventory space. Okay. Okay, this one's proving to be more difficult. Is it an alignment issue? He's just not suffocating. I wonder if that's because the air bubbles let him breathe inside solid blocks. There he goes. Oh, but we have to do one more transfer. So yeah, this is unexpectedly. Well, I mean, of course, I did expect this to be difficult, but I I expected it to be difficult for different reasons. There he goes. Benign. Okay. And hopefully he will path over here. I have no bed. Um, well, we did just bring 3 wool. We can make a bed. We have poppies. Yeah, because I want these beds to be red. For no particular reason. Not to symbolize indentured? I don't know that it even does symbolize that, but I want it to be red. This is full. Oh, and everyone's asleep. Oh, okay, I should definitely go to sleep just in case something spawns up there and kills my precious cured villager. Yeah, how's this doing? This is probably not doing so hot anymore. No, it's fine. Okay. Oh, okay, that's what's happening. Yeah, let's take one of these. Still alive? Still alive. And it's raining. Do I have bamboo? I do not actually have bamboo up here. Again, rapidly running up towards the limits of my inventory. Where is that? Oh. Bed. Okay. Rejoice, for you are free. No! Incorrect. Okay, that is more like it. I would love for you to come over here, please. Pushing the villager may not end so well. Okay, what can I do? I know I can... Let's close that off first. And then I can... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Do this. Okay. There we go. Nice discount. Not what I want, but nice discount. Okay, now we get to see if this guy escapes. Let's re-roll him in the meantime. I mean, we might as well while we're here. Sick Kakudene. That's how you say it, right? It may not be. Yeah, that should do it. And we should do it from inside, so that it's properly aligned and we don't have to do any edits. Density, not something I have in its 5 rank, but I have not yet needed one of those weapons. Luck of the Sea, that's not bad. It's not something I need. What I really want is efficiency. 5 in particular. This is a much nicer re-rolling experience, though. Noroi desu ne. Noroi iranai. 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 Sharpness 3. I mean, I already have sharpness 5 from the South Village, though. I think. I believe Iris or Scotch is sharpness 5. No, I'm not going to say it 3 times fast. Quick charge. What is quick charge? It's probably a spear or a... I would guess it's a spear thing. Just waiting to accidentally axe this guy and lose my bonus. Although I believe the damaging a villager debuff does expire. So it would be the end of the world. Whereas the curing a villager buff is eternal. It's forever in my debt. I have wondered if there's a way to do this using pistons. This is another one of those things that could probably be better done off-stream. But yeah, I am definitely glad of the re-rolling experience here. It's way nicer than the other setups that I have so far. Projectile Protection 4 is not bad. I prefer Protection, though. Aqua Affinity could actually be... I don't think I have an Aqua Affinity villager yet. Sharpness 4 is not bad. But again, we already have sharpness. Efficiency 1? Yeah, like I said last time, I was once under the delusion that I could just do this organically, and eventually I would have a villager that gave me what I wanted. That is, yeah. I mean, mending alone would have been difficult. Actually having something like efficiency 5? Oh my gosh. Don't think I have a Depth Strider book source either yet. I have Depth Strider boots. I think I enchanted those myself. I think it's gonna be break time for this guy soon. At which point we will do science. The experiment begins when he goes to sleep. Which is gonna be soon. It'd be funny if I took his bed. I would go so far as to say it would be counterproductive if I took his bed. He's trying to go to bed. Maybe trying to go to bed. Here's the question, can he go to bed? Do I risk... If he can't go to bed, then we have a different problem. Does he even acknowledge that bed? Yeah, I don't know that he's acknowledging that bed. So if I'm taking a risk by staying up here any longer, we may have a different problem to solve. Why is he not... Okay. That's an interesting pathing artifact. Do I want to think about why that happened? Minecraft. Minecraft is why that happened. Okay, moment of truth. Did he escape? And how many data points do we need to tell for sure? Oh, hello. Okay, he did not escape. We may need some more data. I can't put choker boxes in choker boxes. Bye. But yeah, we may need more data points for this, so probably gonna have to wait a few more nights to know for sure. But so far, so good. No escape. And he has acknowledged his bed.
Huh?
I don't think we want to keep re-rolling, but it is kind of a shame not to have a good spell. Let's keep re-rolling for a while. Although, again, I could just do that off stream. Job site. Job site. Job site.
Huh?
Just looking at it, you don't have that one yet. I tried that once. I didn't like it that much. Respiration 2. Well, I think I have Respiration like 4 or something, right? Respiration 3. Mending. Cheap mending. Holy cheap mending. Do I want that? I mean, I already have a mending source, but for 8, I think that may be worth keeping, actually. Mending for 8, 8 emeralds. Oh my god. I need more zombie cures. Now that we're in hard mode, we can actually produce more zombie villagers. Although I think you can still get zombie villager spawns as well. Okay, I think let's keep it this way for now. Although if we don't lock it in, it could just change anyway. Let's keep it this way for now. If it re-rolls on its own on some other login, it's fine. Since we already do have a mending source. But yeah. First sample is good. We will see what other nights look like. In the meantime, let's not touch most of this. We still need to figure out exactly what we want to do with this. But it also may be wise to wait until we have more data, in which case we should move on to the Dome 4 construction instead. Let's move on to Dome 4 construction. Well, before we do that, though, we have a bunch of housekeeping to do now. Did I hear a zombie? Okay, how do we want to do this housekeeping? Okay, we don't need spruce for Dome 4. We mostly need glass. Again, we don't need spruce. Consolidate the string. What's with the lack of dying? Is everything okay over here? Okay, there we go. That's going to be the housekeeping. Let's do the housekeeping, which means we should take all this stuff back. Is there anything else that we actually want to leave here? I'm going to say no. We do want to use the shulker box. Bless you, Lucio. Don't need that anymore. feel like I'm a bit misguided here. It's fine, I think. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, second lectern. Yeah, let's just leave it here. We should place the second lectern. I mean, not like, anything, but while we're here. Okay, and everything else is just housekeeping. We don't need this. Okay, that should be fine. This is still a thing. Oh, you know what though? Poppy. Did we bring? I thought we had like 74 or something, right? Okay, did we do that? Okay, yeah. We're also 4 on iron. Okay, this is gonna stall soon. He'll flat out. So much iron. We need to get this auto crafting soon. Okay, good enough. Let's bring a full stack. He's actually the correct number here. Which one's missing? I think it's from Cent. Oh, also, yeah, okay, but. So this minecart's just gonna come right back here. Not Central, South Village, I believe, is where the missing minecart is from. Oh, no, Central is also missing one. So one's from South Village and one's from Central. And bail. Bye. Switch. And I think we can just actually we can actually just go. We don't have to go all the way back. And we can send this one back here if I'm right. If we're not right, then we'll just keep it at Central. I mean, the one we send back won't be this one. That'll be the one that's already currently at Central. Switch. Check. Weren't we... What? Well, Okay. What? Oh no, that wasn't from South Village. Okay. But what? Did we place an extra minecart? Oh, I think we did. Did we? Okay, whatever. Okay, so it's the second data point. Um, since I'm not there, will he respawn? You know, or not respawn, but sleep. I'm gonna have to go back there tonight. No, but I can't. Okay, you know what? Let's skip this data point. Let's skip this run. We need to re-tag that one igloo, just because I don't want that to be magenta. Magenta is for end ships, I think. That or it's purple. Magenta is probably for end cities. I feel like I should still bring one rail to that one station just so that we can switch things when we need to. We have plenty of red dye that we can. Let's just leave things here. We do still need six red wool, which we can dye those three, but yeah, that obviously doesn't get us the whole way there. Do we have anything else to drop off here? Oh yeah, we do. I should definitely consider a copper golem at least for this area. Did I forget that there were torches in that bundle? That's the one. Yeah, let's go get some red wool. One could also, however, justify delaying this until after we've created a sheep farm. I actually kind of like that idea better, especially because we are going to be doing Dome 4, which will include a sheep farm. Let's go ahead and delay it. We're gonna have plenty of wool soon enough. Status check. Oh, this one is missing one. Where is this one? Did I leave it in DS9? I think I probably left it at DS. I'm pretty sure I left it at DS9. DS, by the way, stands for Deep Sea. No, here it is. What the fuck? Okay. That makes it easy. Bye. This stays here. And yeah, Dome 4 time. So even after we create Dome 4, we're still going to have to design the sheep farm. I suspect the sheep farm may also overflow the dome space. But let's start with the dome geometry. Okay, so we're going to need mostly smooth stone and glass from the get-go, and then eventually we're going to require. Here it is. Eventually, we're going to need smooth deep slate or polished deep slate slabs. We are going to need a shovel. Silk touch pickaxe. Alright. Hajime Zol. Hajime Zol. Soul is different. In my brain, it's not different, but it's different. And do we want to get started with the the doors? Do we want doors everywhere? Do we want to initially have no doors? I think no doors is fine for now, because we do have the docking ring. No doors it is. Okay. 622226. Oh, actually we shouldn't be destroying these. Okay, we shouldn't be destroying these unless we need to. But we should be replacing the blocks that we're replacing. What is down here? Hello. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the second layer look like? Same thing? Not the same thing, it's glass. Okay. 6, 2. Oh, I'm out of air. Was I healing faster than I was? Okay. So, interesting. Respiration can actually... Okay. Essentially, exchange food for air. Interesting. And it's not actually what was happening, but... 2... 6... 2... Two. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's getting dark. It's already dark. Which, by the way, means that we are collecting our second data point now. We should probably bound and check to make sure the villager actually slept. But since they bound to the bed this time, or at least claimed the bed, I should say, I have faith. No sign of... Yes, okay, he's still okay.
Huh?
Okay, this is probably a winner. Let's go with one more data point, because we are already started on the dome. But yeah, I think we can compact it. There's still, the question of do we actually want to, but I think the answer is yes, because we really don't get any benefit from a more spacious villager cell. What has happened to me? Gone from villager freedom and organic evolution to a natural free range, whatever, to let's not make the cell any bigger. I know. Hold your horses. Or your cows, as the case may be. Since it is the beef that is killing us when it happens. We do need some form of agriculture here too, I believe. Well, agriculture? Horticulture? Wait, no, horticulture is plants. It is agriculture for animals as well, isn't it? I should not be trusted with words. The second layer is the same. Good, I didn't accidentally place one on the side. Let's collect the kelp as well. In fact, let's maybe get the kelp started smelting. Get the kelp started smelting. Like I said, I should not be trusted with words. Or grammars, really. That was only 10. I really don't feel it yet. Wait, no. No need. Down. We should probably load up a second set. Because this is going to be all glass until we start removing water. Okay, so next is 6211 621112 6 621126. Okay. That is this layer, right? Yeah. 621111. Let's use whatever it's called. Actually, let's start with dirt. But also let's bring bamboo, because that is the material of choice for expendable crap. We don't immediately need the shovel. One, two, 6, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Could I have done? No, I couldn't have. 6, 2. Oh, hello. 1, 1, 1, 2, 6. Oh, that even is that even water? I may need to break another block. Also, I'm out of oxygen again. Okay, 6, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 6. And that was quick. We went through that stack real fast. Okay, that's that layer. Then 4, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 4. The 1, 1, 1 is the same. 4, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 4. 3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 4. 3, air. 1, 1, 1, 3, 4. 3, 1, 1. Fuck. 3. Now you're complete. Should grab some more glass. How literally they want to take that? Okay, okay, so 4 is the final one for that. This becomes 8, 2, 1, 1. No, 8, 2, 1, 2, 8. Yeah, 8, 2, 1, 2, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 2. Is it 1? Really? Okay. Yeah, it's still the 1. 1, 2, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 1, 2, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 1. 2, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 1, 2, 8. Okay. Then it's 6, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6. Same way. Okay, 6, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 1, 1, 2, 6. And we're out of glass. Two, 1, 1. Not that one. 2, 6. 2. I can do this one. 1, 1, 2, 6. 2, 1, 1. 2. Complete. Okay. Next layer is 8, 1, 1, 1, 8. And that is starting the next layer, right? Yeah, that's the next layer. So 8, 1, 1, 1, 8. That does unite with that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Overlap. 1, 1, 1. Right? 8. 6, 7, 8. 1, 1, 1. 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. And that's the end of that. And we're out of daylight. So let us resume this tomorrow. Let's go make sure the villager's actually still sleeping. We should probably light up the rest of this ring, because I can see this going badly. I mean, zombies should not be able to reach that villager. I don't know if skeletons will shoot the villager. Pretty sure creepers won't blow up. I don't really have too much to base that assumption off of them. No. Okay, well anyway, let's go collect data then. Alright. That's 3 for 3. I believe this cell is a winner. It's unprofessional to have a bed right there. Nap pods. It's a progressive workplace. Oh, I could have kept that. Yeah, I mean, we'd have to break the cup anyway eventually, so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next layer starts with a 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2. 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2. Two, three, one, three, two. There's a more efficient way to build this layer. Efficiency doesn't come until the next layer. Speaking of which, next layer. Okay, so next layer is continuous. So next layer is all one block, and it's 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Essentially. Okay, that was the easy, well, maybe not the easiest block, but okay. And then next is 6, 1, 6. Mostly 2 wide except for 3s in the corners. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 6. 1, 6. What did I just do? Empty space, I hope. That was incorrect, but it's fine. Okay. 2 wide. 3 corner, 2 wide. 3 corner, 2 wide. 3 corner, 2 wide. 3 corner. Okay, and last layer. It's just 4 by 4 by 4. Okay. I want to take a moment to savor this. That's the 4th dome. All 4 domes are now complete. Let's take a moment to savor this and then let's strain it.
Hmm.
Nitro's in the...
Hmm. Hmm.
It's not mid anyway, so... Yeah, that's all 4 domes. Okay, yeah, I should grab the nitro.
Hmm.
We have 2 glass left over. We don't need this glass. Having kelp that we can start smelting. Not really. That's not how you want to do it. That was an interesting launch. Okay, and let's get a little bit of distance. I'm actually not sure any of this would have actually captured the new dome. As I continue to waste nitro on treading water. Okay, let's drain it. So we're going to use the same lava draining technique. I should say hybrid lava, hybrid bucket, and wood. Yes, wood. And it's night. So let's grab a quick nap. And then it'll be time to start with the lava. I feel like I'm gonna regret keeping that in my inventory. I am gonna need the pickaxe though. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, how do I want to do this? And we need to patch this up first. Okay. I do know where there are some underwater temples, so we could go sponge hunting. At this point, I'm pretty sure we shouldn't be afraid of guardians. I say as someone who's died to gravity quite a few times. I should probably look up sponges to see if it is worth going on an underwater temple raid. Okay, and I feel like... Okay, let's not mind the borders just yet. We should figure out how we want to light this area as well. We can't light most of it until we've finished draining. We can at least place some temporaries, though. Question, is this continuous? I think it may be continuous. In which case, we do have to interrupt it, I believe. Not with a shulker box. Although, I mean, I suppose we might be able to with a shulker box. Can shulker boxes be waterlogged? I don't think that actually interrupts it. Oh, that is one of those. We should just go ahead and destroy this. Okay. It is time to sleep. Is that another kelp thing? No. I am suddenly realizing that I will not be able to get back up there without solidifying some more water. It's strange to me that, well, I mean, I guess it's kind of well known, but it feels strange, doesn't it, that draining the water is the slowest part of building these domes. I would say it's even faster than it otherwise would be with the using lava. Although arguably it's probably faster with sponges. I don't know. Good enough. No. Okay, is it time? I think it's time. Is that safe? Oh crap! No, this is bad. This is bad. And that's why we use blocks we can afford to lose. Are those? Did those survive? Ow. Okay, I don't know how they're surviving. Let's get rid of that lava. You can use this though. Nope. This is probably just a waste of time. This one is already efficiency 5, right? Yeah, I distinctly recall the Silky pickaxe is efficiency 5 and the Baby Axe is efficiency 4. Which is why I was using the Silky pickaxe even to mine, what was it, Deep Sight. I was gonna catch the fish. And we re-enter the realm of the shovel. We should get started on some lava while this is going on. Full? Okay. I feel like I'm overdoing it on the smooth stone. And I don't think Nori got those corners. I'm vaguely wondering if it could be faster to use TNT, which I'm not thrilled about the idea of setting off TNT inside a glass dome, but here we are. Does TNT, I think stone must drop as cobblestone even or when if TNT is used. Because, like, it has to be more destructive than a pickaxe. If that matters. That sort of thing matters from Minecraft logic, which I assume it does? Maybe assume is too strong a word. I would figure that it does. Uh-oh. Okay, that worked out. Ow. Wait, are we? Oh. Oh, it is like really nighttime. Where is the exit? Okay. I should go check on that villager after tonight. Hopefully I don't get blown up by another creeper. Should really light up the rest of this, the ring. And yeah. Okay, where's my bow? Good to hear the villager is still ganking us. Do I? I should be holding something. Okay, that's probably enough of that, honestly. Oh, right. Lighting. How do I want to do this? Token lighting is probably sufficient. How token is token? Yeah, we definitely want to do lighting because it's not fantastic that we have to worry about this all the time. Which one's the freaky one? I actually cannot tell. I think it's this one. Yeah, 4. So in the 4 and the 2. And then the 1 and the freaky one. And yeah, that one's going to be more difficult to count because that one's not constructed. Not that important. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's probably sufficient for now. I'm worried about the despawn on the stuff. There's an awful lot of stone underneath this platform. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. We are in the deconstruction phase. I think we've reclaimed all of the bamboo. That is the wrong pickaxe. Huh, okay. And yeah, I do think I want to keep more of the stone as stone. Which, I think it's one of the gray shulker boxes. Just gonna fill everything up with shulker boxes. Wasn't there a flint shulker box? Oh, I think I sold almost all the flint in it. Ow. I also took a surprisingly small amount of damage from that. Is that just from... Oh. Okay, I thought I was gonna lose that lava. I think it may be time to move the end rods down to the actual and final locations. I believe it's that later. Yeah, that looks right. Really wanting that TNT right about now. Can I get off? see a lot of gravel in my future. This is essentially strip mining, right? Okay, so after this, we're going to have to figure out the mechanics for a sheep farm. I know that it involves using an observer to detect grass growth and then triggering a dispenser to suck in the wool. The questions become, can we manage the density? I would like it to be, ideally I'd like it to be a 4x4 square, given that I believe there are 16 colors of wool, but I think we are going to need at least one block of spacing because of the hopper pipelines. How are we doing? Yeah, we're full. Actually, I'm still putting the shield. What else can we get rid of? Let's get rid of some more stone. Use a turn, get rid of extremely loosely here. Extremely loosely. Okay, can we offload some tough? Can we offload some wood? Should we offload some wood? We can offload some kelp. Why do we still have kelp? Okay, 2 more layers, I believe. Actually, we might be able to just get away with 1 more layer. Okay. Oh crap. Yeah, that was gonna happen sooner or later. Let's hold off on that. It's gonna turn back into water. No. I am not good at using this elevator. Ow. How much damage do I sustain due to that? How much damage does my armor sustain due to that? For some reason, mining obsidian using a silk pickaxe just seems a bit much. It is efficiency 5 though, so... I think this qualifies as... Oh, hello. Mining. By which I mean, I had been deciding that if I ever need to go mine again, I would do that off stream because I feel like no one needs to see this. Like, at all. Even remotely. Well, this is the last dome, so there's not exactly a next time. At the same time, I'll probably need to do some draining of the what are they? The things that I'm building next to the dome. Like, so for example, the bamboo farm and the reed farm, and if I need to expand the sheep farm, whatever happens to this as well. I could waterlog the floor here, but it's probably better just to lava it. Oh, I think I just started some smelting. No? Okay. Interesting. It is an interesting distribution. Okay. Next up is flooring. The shulker box has become homogeneous. Mostly. As this shulker box has become more diversified. Oh, there's my flint. This is polished side tile. Okay. Oh, wow, we're gonna have to go. Okay, this isn't even the ground floor. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that was a thing. And then we're still gonna have to take off the actual ground. And we need lava again. I'm thinking we may actually want to wait until tomorrow to do the sheep farm. We do need lava. This really is just mining. So, do some people actually like legitimately enjoy the mining part of Minecraft? Like, I do enjoy it when it's with exploring, but it's exploration I enjoy, not the mining. Mining's just kind of tedious, I think, which is why TNT is nice. Especially since now it actually preserves the drops instead of, destroying half of them or something. Not that it does much for needing stone, but on the other hand, it's not like smelting actually costs anything. Ever since I got a good silk touch pickaxe, my smelters have been a lot less active. Which, isn't to say that they couldn't be generating XP. Okay, I think that's enough. We don't have to do anything to this. Is that coal? Do I want it? Okay, I think we can just patch it all, or cover it with deep slate. I don't think the flowing water is going to be too much trouble either. Alright, it's flooring time. That actually went pretty well. Well, that was bad. We should start with this part actually, because, of doubts. Is that waterlogged? I think that may be waterlogged actually. Does it matter that it's waterlogged? We don't want that one to be waterlogged. Oh no. Oh no. I may want to fill this up. Or I can just ignore it. Is that all? Oh. That all became waterlogged. I think it's fine that it's waterlogged. That one went well. Well, that's not satisfying. Better than if it's an odd number, I suppose. Okay, Dome 4 complete. I feel like that's a good place to end. Maybe one more vanity flyby. I wonder if this is going to speed things up. Well, I mean, certainly we have needed wool of various colors on various occasions. It is nice having all 4 domes, though. But yeah, I'm gonna have to think about the spacing. So I believe since it's gonna be 4x4, I mean it's 4x4 in spirit with extra spacing, that's essentially 9x9, which is an odd number. So that's gonna be fun. It could add more spacing. See, if it's 2 spacing, then 1, 2, 3, then it's a little bit too large. There's not really a reason for it, I believe. I think living with the odd number is fine. Wonder if we can come up with a better way to do this. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Good night.